Hello YouTube land. Before you watch this video, please read the disclaimer. My name is Rich and I'm about to go for a hike in the woods after a major snowstorm. I'd say we got about 14 or 15 inches. Anyway, this terrain is pretty rough with no snow on the ground. So we'll see how it goes. Can't see much there. Okay. I believe it's around 9 degrees. However, it has not been cold enough for this water to freeze. I read that it takes 4 days of continuous freezing. It takes 4 days of continuous days of 32 or below to freeze, water to, levels that are safe enough to walk on. However, of course, that's a generalization, and I would not trust it because you don't know if there is heat, thermal heat. And they also say running streams should never be walked on. Because the water is obviously moving, and that makes for uneven freezing. And I did fall into freezing water a couple times in my youth in the Meadowlands in Jersey, and it was probably about 14 degrees, and I fell up to my waist more than once. And believe me, you don't want to experience it. All right, so let's try to navigate this stuff. I do have my waterproof case, which has actually been the best one I ever owned so far. I'm loving it. Okay. Oh, some sort of creature. Very scenic, like I expected it to be. My first time out in this kind of temperatures with this camera. We'll see what happens. Now I'm wondering if I could go this way. might be, yeah, I have a feeling might be too overgrown. Well, I can hear trees creaking. When the trees are cold and making noise, you know it's cold. Ah, these footprints must belong to a deer, I imagine. It's the only, well, we do have foxes down here, but I'm not an expert animal print identifier, but something went through. Supposed to get 50-mile-an-hour winds. And it looks like they are arriving. Oh, I just accidentally went a little too deep. I do have my really cool boots that keep my feet dry. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it because my fingers are turning into literal icicles. With that being said, remember, hiking in the woods can be dangerous or fatal. And this is my experience. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it. And there is a disclaimer in the description. This is just my experience. And you should never go in the woods unless you know what you're doing. Anyway, with that being said, stay safe and peace out.